Hey, Oz.
Hey, Curtis.
Hey, what majestic movie are you bringing to us this week?
It's about time. This week, we are going to cover the movie marriage combo of He-Man meets DC's Hawkman with The Exorcist,
Yeah, of
Star Wars,
course.
James Bond,
Mhm.
The Never-Ending Story,
Mhm.
Princess Bride,
Yeah.
and Ted. This week, we're watching Flash Gordon.
Nice. And Ted.
And Ted. Star Wars was out at one point, replaced with Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, yeah, that could have worked too.
And then that was back out because I'm like, nah, Jack Burton's way more capable.
Yeah, that's true.
Than Flash Gordon.
I guess Kurt Russell was being courted to be in this movie.
Honestly, I don't know why, despite how high of a ranking I have this film in my own like passion. I know like nothing behind, like everything I know about this movie is just what's on the screen.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
You don't want to know the extra stuff. You don't want to sully your references.
I do. I just sit in bliss when it's over, and I'm like, like
it's all right. I'll do the scholarly work on this one. You could just geek out.
I was actually thinking it as I was finishing up earlier this evening, and I was like, why don't I know more about this movie? Like I know, like as a researcher nerd that I am, like why don't I just know? Like I could probably be one of the top 10 people that know about this film in the nation, and I don't. But that's okay. I don't. Like, I love it for what it is. Welcome back, listeners and viewers, to another week of Let's Talk About Flicks, the podcast where we take a monthly theme. This month being comic strip movies.
Yes.
I'm one of your hosts, Oz.
I am the other host, Curtis.
And before we get going too far, we definitely want to give a shout out to our favorite Patreon subscribers, all 7 of you: Don S., Aaron A., Mandy K., Melissa L., Colin K., and Lyle M. That's only 6. There's only 6 of them. Not
there's
7. Just 6, not 7.
Mystery Patreon.
No, there's the 6 of you. So
someone who does not want to publicly reveal their name.
You're still our favorite.
Out of shame.
Or privately give us their Patreon money.
There you go.
Mystery.
They want nothing to do with the show. They just
maybe they're
money.
Our favorite, our 7th Patreon is whoever reached in and grabbed Ming's ring at the end of this movie.
There you go. And cackled.
Yeah. Flash Gordon.
This movie, I've been looking forward to this week just to bask in your glow.
I do. I love this movie so much. It's so dumb and so perfect, and it's just they had to have had fun.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah,
with as just goofy as this movie is,
but also like played straight.
Yeah,
and like everyone's on board. This is somehow big budget and low budget at the same time. It's weird. It's like they build out these like super detailed set pieces, and then they'll do a cut scene where it's clearly against a blue screen.
Yeah,
and it's like, but you took him from set piece and lowered him to set piece, and then had like blue screen in between. Like that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
That's okay though. Oh, and like Mike Hodges, the director of this movie, like kind of like this movie all over the place. His directorial debut is Michael Caine's Get Carter.
That's right.
Followed by a British comedy thriller called Pulp, which the cover has the cover art has Michael Caine running over somebody on the beach with their car. And then this guy contributed to the character in PCU whose thesis was there's always a Gene Hackman or Michael there's
Caine
always
movie.
a Gene or Michael
always.
Caine, yeah. And so we've got like a gangster thriller followed by a comedy thriller followed by a horror sci-fi Michael Crichton film followed by the sequel to The Omen, and then Flash Gordon.
And it's a sensible through line.
It's like, okay, this guy will do anything you want. Yeah. All right. I'll have my time to talk. You go ahead.
Well, again, I'm just so happy that we're doing this movie for you, just because this movie means so much to you, and like you have an aura, as the kids say
Yeah.
right now.
Well, and
Yes.
I don't even know what this movie means to me. Like, that's the crazy thing. Is like,
It means something, lots
yeah,
of somethings.
right. Yeah, I love it.
So
So
as
who's
far
in
as
this? Yeah, who's in this movie?
as far as the cast of this, I will say this is a Dino De Laurentiis production,
Mhm.
so it's got that Dino glisten to it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
It's all set in space, but everyone's British.
yeah.
Like,
But this is peak Dino De Laurentiis.
Uh-huh.
Just because everything is just a little too extra
yeah.
in all the right ways. So our titular character,
Mhm.
Flash Gordon, is played by a guy named Sam J. Jones.
Yep.
In the trivia that I read, apparently Dino De Laurentiis' wife saw Sam Jones, and I don't know, it was like a model or a catalog, I forget, but like was literally flipping through something, and it's like, that guy right there, he's gonna be your Flash Gordon. All right.
Yeah, okay.
So there he is. There's the muscular, jocular Sam J. Jones.
Well, and it's
Flash,
like,
Flash
like,
Gordon.
and how hard do you think that was to hunt somebody down in the late 70s?
Mm,
You know, it's like there's an Office episode where like Michael falls in love with the chair model.
that's right. It
You
turns
know,
out she's
and
dead.
yeah, she's dead, but this is the internet, and it still took them forever to find out who she was. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's like we saw his picture in a catalog and then found him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. In addition to Kurt Russell being up for this movie, he turned it down because he thought the script was too silly. And then 6 years later, he did Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, had done or no, hadn't done yet, but like Escape from New York. And
Exactly.
But
well, he decided after turning this one down, then he pivoted to Escape from New York.
Well, and George Lucas was offered to direct this movie and said no. This was earlier because he went and did Star Wars instead.
Yeah. Schwarzenegger was also considered for this role too, but he still had too thick of an accent at the time.
Right.
And
that wouldn't have been believable in this all British cast and set in outer space. Like, but like I said last,
jingle us away.
Get him, get me. Dale, I'm telepathic to you.
Think my thoughts.
Save it for our kids. Oh, but yeah, this is. But like I said last week, Sam Jones is my Flash Gordon.
Yeah. Who else? Yeah.
Right.
And most of his dialogue was redubbed by another actor. I don't have that other actor's name in front of me, but yeah, because apparently there was a huge falling out over money as they were at like 80% through the movie, and so they had to get some doubles for Sam Jones and most of his dialogue.
I didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
Because
most of his dialogue was replaced. I'll see if I could find the other actor here, but yeah, was replaced by what's the guy's name? Peter Marinker. Professional voice and dramatic actor Peter Marinker.
The Peter Marinker?
The Peter Marinker. Yeah, he redubbed, and he was doing like a Sam Jones impression. It wasn't just like, like different voice altogether, because I guess they kept in some Sam Jones.
Do you think Peter Marinker's nickname was Skinna?
Skinna Marinker? I think so.
Probably.
I think that was actually
coincidentally he actually was the WWE wrestler Skinna. Like, that was him.
That was him.
Once the voice work dried up, he went to the squared circle.
Yeah, he went there, got a singlet, and
to become Skinner.
Skinner.
The alligator hunter.
The alligator man, Skinner. Oh man, 90s wrestling was
my god, bonkers.
Yes. Oz the Great and Powerful, Kevin Nash.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Yeti.
Oh, the Yeti. The gobbledygooker.
The gobbledygooker.
Mm-hmm.
Papa Shango.
Oh, yeah.
Which I did like Papa Shango.
Yeah, it's a little dated, but it was still fun.
Yeah. Val Venus.
Yep. Yep, the wrestling porn star
That's
Val
him,
Venis.
Val Venis.
Uh-huh. Alongside Sam Jones as Flash Gordon, we have Melody Anderson as equally talented actor. Dale Arden.
Yeah,
She's the
not her not her best work.
no. But yeah, it's still a fun performance,
Right. Well,
especially alongside Sam Jones.
and I'm gonna bring back something I've said multiple times on this show before.
Mm-hmm.
As long as somebody's not rising above everyone
Yeah.
else,
Mm-hmm.
then it's par for the course.
Yeah.
And this is one of those where everybody either dials it way up or pulls it way back enough that it balances out.
Yeah. And speaking of dialing it way up,
he broke the dial.
He turned up to 11.
Yes.
We have Max von Sydow. Yes, that Max von Sydow as Emperor Ming the Merciless.
Mm-hmm.
A problematic character, which will probably come up later, but who is the dastardly villain of this film.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Also chewing on all the scenes, I think literally sometimes, we have Topol as hot Professor Doctor insert scientific surname Hans Zarkov.
Right.
I just remember, God, was it like the first moment you see him, he's like dramatically pointing.
Oh, yes. Like camera below shoulder level, so it's pointed up at it. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So there's that. We've got some other side characters. These are all residents of Planet Mongo of that dimension.
Yeah.
We have Ming the Merciless's daughter, Princess Aura, played by Ornella Muti, M-U-T-I. Muti. We'll go with that. We have two local kind of governors of areas of Mongo who are subservient. Their people are subservient to Ming the Merciless. We have Timothy Dalton. Yes, that Timothy Dalton as Prince Baron. He's the kind of local governor of
Arborea.
Arborea. I was just like a plant themed area.
Yeah.
And then we have Brian Blessed, I don't know.
I believe.
Blessed as Prince Voltan, your Hawkman reference from earlier.
Who well, not character, more character look precursor to next week's film.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of the bad guy in that one.
Yes, there you go. And then I'll mention two more. We have the right and left hand people of Ming the Merciless. We have General Clytus, played by Peter Wingard, in a very Dr. Doomy looking outfit.
I took more that or Destro.
Yeah, a little bit of both. I think if you combine Destro,
it's definitely Doom aspects, but he felt more like he was Ming's Destro.
There you go. And General Kella, played by Mariangela Mulatto.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think I had that flavor last time.
I was just gonna say
last time I was at Baskin Robbins.
It's delicious frozen.
Yes, mulatto, love it.
Yeah. Richard O'Brien from Rocky Horror Picture Show fame is in here. Mm-hmm. Like you mentioned pre-show, you got a Robbie Coltrane. You got a
Robbie Coltrane.
Deep Roy, who played all of the Oompa Loompas.
I spotted him too. I was proud of myself.
Yeah.
Like I didn't look at the cast. It's like, that's Deep Roy.
Yeah. It's like almost blink and you miss it. But he got like a solo on camera.
Yes,
Kenny Baker. Like there's everybody's dialed in. Like
oh, the movie's so great.
Yeah. and the entire soundtrack done by Queen.
That too. Yeah. The soundtrack, the score was all done by Queen.
Yeah. Like,
and just that opening number. This will probably all come up later.
One of my favorite songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flash.
I mean, I love the opening title sequence to this because this is a comic strip movie. So you got the famous Flash Gordon Queen ballad going on while you've got the opening titles all cut against like comic, like Flash Gordon comic strips that are not telling the story but just
Yes.
show it's like it's this weird combo of like you're introducing us to this character in the movie, but you also are introducing us to the lore of this character in the comic strips.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's how a movie kicks off, you know, with the just the real sweet opening titles. Prior to that though, we have a voiceover as Emperor Ming is bored. Emperor Ming is probably always bored of the planet Mongo, and he wants to destroy. That's what he find me some
for entertainment.
Right. Find me a planet to destroy. So, that's where Clytus is like, what about Earth? and so he's got this dashboard of.
I love it.
Oh,
I absolutely love it.
It's so awesome.
It was like a 70s version of like modern day like sound drop boards. Where you've got 15 or 32 buttons, and they're all pre-programmed with sound drops or clips. Yeah.
But this is this dashboard of buttons that each represents like some sort of different natural disaster. You've got typhoon, earthquakes, tsunami, tornadoes, hot hail. And he just starts mashing them. Like, it's just, and they've just got Earth in their sights, and he just wants to play.
He's mashing them like he's trying to get Little Mac up after getting knocked down by Tyson.
Exactly. And so he's hitting all these. Cut to opening title. So on Earth, we got Flash, who is waiting in a vehicle. He's there. He's waiting for a plane. He's waiting for, honestly, he's the New York Jets quarterback.
Because of course he is.
Flash Gordon.
And his little like Pinto that he's driving or whatever that was. Yeah.
And he had a vacation to clear his head, and he's waiting for his little prop plane to take him back to New York. And Dale Arden pulls up in the hotel transfer right next to him. They make eye contact, and they're on the flight together. The pilots know he's there. She's aware of him, but like she's not overly like impressed by. She's nervous about the flight, and the pilots are wanting autographs. Like, would you leave him alone? Flash is taking flying lessons, so naturally, he's gonna give us 2 cents. But of course, Ming has activated all of this stuff. We do see some hot hail hitting Earth.
Hail.
I love it.
I think of like a hot chicken sandwich.
Exactly.
Or like hot,
this,
hot honey. Or like,
that's where I was going. This big hot honey craze at the moment. But and so they're on the flight, and of course
that hail's so hot.
Ooh, don't let it hit you. It'll burn.
Sorry.
It's all right. But so Ming's still smashing all these buttons. Well, of course, it's causing turbulence on the plane. Well, the cockpit is hit by this giant meteor that has Ming's face on it.
Yep.
And just literally sucks the pilots out.
Yeah, or like incinerates them. They're gone. They're gone.
So Flash takes controls and crash lands the plane. He and Dale pull it up and land it, etc.
They find the manual in the glove box.
Exactly. Yeah, just check that right over there. Matter of fact, he says at one point, just start hitting levers.
He was trying to get Little Mac up too from Tyson.
Exactly. Just do it. And so we also get a little bit of crossover story-wise as we meet Dr. Hans Zarkov. Formerly of NASA. He basically has this greenhouse, and he's very, in some ways, Lex Luthorish, because he's got his like Ned Beatty character with him.
That's a good call.
And but he's a crazy former NASA scientist that even the news anchors still take pot shots at him.
Yeah.
Dr. Hans Zarkov, formerly of NASA.
It's like in was it Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, where the newscaster was trolling the lead character,
like chiding her as she's watching the show. Hey, over here. And so Zarkov he's got this harebrained idea that there are aliens that are going to attack Earth, and we need to be ready. And of course,
Yeah.
NASA doesn't want to hear that, so they run him out. Well, guess what? He's
He
not
was
wrong.
right all along.
Yes.
All those this validates all of those conspiracy theorists out there.
as long as one of them comes true at some point, all the work was worth it.
Zarkov is a doomsday prepper.
Yeah. So Flash crash lands the plane near Zarkov's lab. Zarkov needs his assistant to help him blast off because he's built a rocket in this greenhouse, and we're going to fly into space and get out of here. Well, naturally, the assistant is, I don't want anything to do with this. Luckily, Flash and Dale land. I only need one of you. Fight ensues. They both end up, like all three of them end up in the rocket as it blasts off into space. Okay. But yeah, Zarkov's got this theory that aliens are pushing the moon towards Earth, disrupting its orbit, which will obviously create chaos on Earth. And this is the start of it. Like, again, and of course he's 100% accurate.
He is. Nothing wrong.
So they fly off into space. They're unconscious for space reasons.
Yeah.
And go tumbling into a Technicolor portal.
Like a wormhole.
Yeah,
sort
basically.
Of. Yeah.
They fly to Mongo, where they crash land there.
Mongo only pawn.
Only
Game
pawn.
Of Life.
Game of Life.
Could have been Steve Mongo McMichael.
I could have done that too.
They just went to his house.
What's his character? What's the dang it? Chris Kattan's character on Saturday Night Live.
Mango. That's
Mango.
Mango.
Close enough.
Yes,
close enough.
Yeah, you'd be proud of me. I made. I told we were talking pre-show. I was presenting to some freshmen earlier this week about like how to think about the future, and their teacher is kind of a buddy of mine as well. And so I dropped a Four Horsemen and Arn Anderson reference. Got a great laugh out of him. And all the kids are like, what?
Huh?
Like, I think I asked them a question and the answer was four.
Oh.
And so some kids started holding up four fingers. It's like, oh, we got some Four Horsemen fans here. Watch out. Arn's going to come in and give me a spine buster.
What was who are your favorite members of the Four Horsemen? I mean, Ric Flair's there because he's always there.
Flair and Arn. It's hard to go against Flair and Arn.
This is like you had a Tully Blanchard. You had Sting was a Four Horseman at one point.
Sting was, yeah. Ole Anderson.
Yeah, was Barry Windham. Was he?
Yeah, Barry Windham was in there.
Yeah, so there was a lot of horsemen to choose from.
I know Benoit was in there as well.
Yeah, Benoit was a horseman.
Sometimes people cringe when they bring up Benoit, but he was a good wrestler.
Yeah, he was a good wrestler. He just couldn't keep it in the ring.
Yeah.
And so they crash land on planet Mongo. Ming's troops capture them because you're not supposed to be here.
Yep.
And we get this super fun scene where they're being taken to basically the palace. They're being taken to. How would you describe or explain this giant public arena where it's
I mean, I think a palace is probably the best way to put it, but just with these gargantuan rooms.
Yeah.
I love the orb that follows them.
Yes. And that's where my Big Trouble in Little China, because it reminded me of the Eye.
Yeah, it's very similar to it.
That weird creature there, but
it's like we got the first person perspective from this orb that was sort of ferrying them to the throne room,
but also was like a security camera.
Yeah, but and is a weapon
and a weapon,
a weapon and or defense system. They come across this lizard man, who I don't know if he was escaping or if he just happened to be there, but
he was escaping.
Just disintegrates him.
Nobody likes the lizard men because even Baron had some captured on Arborea.
Arborea.
Yeah. So, but it's multi-purpose. This Swiss Army bot,
Swiss Army orb.
Exactly. So we get this real fun scene where they all come into this grand palace room, and we've got representatives from all walks of life. We've got Baron and the Arboreans. We've got Voltan and the Hawkmen. There's what seemingly appears to be like a tribe of black warriors that are all dressed in like gold and pastel colors, and
Yeah.
and they're all just obviously humans because it's a film, but they're doing their best to give them variety.
Yes.
You've got a like a collection of little people that are all like just colored faces and matching garb, and it's super cool just the amount of effort they put into differentiating these people.
Well, and it also establishes the different, the cultures and the people that are in this world, and how different they are, but also how subservient they are to Ming.
Right. And so we get this scene where Ming is clearly has power over them all.
Yeah.
Like, you don't mess with Ming. Like, one of the tribesmen tries and just instantly frozen in his tracks by Ming's ring. It takes his blade from him, kills him with his own blade. Like, he's in control.
Yeah, and this was like one of the local governors.
Yeah. And
like the leader of this local group of people. Yeah.
So after this happens, clear on the back end of this palace. It's not even their turn to greet Ming yet. Flash is like, this guy's insane. To which this orb repeats what he said. Which then Ming's like, who said that? So bring him to me. This is where Ming sees Dale, and because the script says so, he's smitten with Dale Arden.
Of course.
Like, the most beautiful woman he's ever seen.
Most beautiful travel agent you've ever laid eyes on.
I've never seen anyone better. At this point, she's been with Flash, in the vicinity of Flash, for a couple hours, that is hopelessly devoted to him.
Yes, and they are becoming smitten with each other.
Oh, yeah. Just
in a matter
by
of
default.
hours.
By default, yeah. So we get this fun football-esque fight scene. It's bonkers.
Oh my god!
And it goes on for exactly too long. Like, but it's fine because it's so well made.
Yeah.
It's weird because it looks like trash, but it's like, this doesn't go on too long. It's just I don't know. It's just fun. It's just fun.
Yeah, like he ends up with this, I don't like a vase or something like that.
Yeah, it's almost like a
urn,
like a Fabergé egg. It's like a giant Fabergé egg.
But because he's a football star,
and this is football shaped enough,
he now can barrel through dozens of guards because he's holding a football-like object.
And that's where I was going. Is as they're charging him, he doesn't know what to do until Zarkov tosses him one of these, and then he's like, "Oh yeah!"
It's like the Kool-Aid Man bursting through the wall.
Now I know what to do. The power is in my hands. Like,
we get like a college fight theme song. Like,
we even get Clytus calling his troops over at one point, like, you're huddling up. And he's like, this is how you defeat him. Then they're all listening. It's like, it's so silly.
We're going to run a mug blitz in the A gap.
It's true. Guys, he's waiting for a screen.
Don't fall for it.
Don't take the screen. Everybody stay home and wait. So then, like, they keep tossing him these eggs as he just keeps like throwing them at the soldiers. Well, Zarkov tosses him one when he's not looking. It hits him in the head, knocks him out. Ming's had enough. So bring me her. Take Zarkov for conditioning, which we'll get to that in a minute, and execute Flash.
Yep.
Like, this is insane. I've had enough. So cut to, Dale's being thrown into this room of giant pillows.
Yeah.
And they're gonna kill Flash.
Yeah.
They string him up, and he's got one request. I want to see Dale, and of course we got to save the Earth, but they execute Flash. Like, they give him the gas, and he's dead. They cut,
or so you think.
Cut to like the like they're finishing off his coffin, and it has the Flash Gordon like
I love that. Like somebody in Mongo like
yeah.
etches that into
Yes.
like slate or something like that.
But naturally it's the same font and style as the box art, and so it's like I love it. So the the emperor's surgeon is there to confirm he's dead. Well, Aura, Princess Aura, who we've seen in snippets, um she's fallen in love with Flash,
of course,
at first sight. She's also extremely promiscuous and has been with the surgeon, so she gets him to do what she wants and bring him back. I want to get Flash out of here. I want to get him to Arborea. And surgeon's like, oh, okay. Like
I don't know what it was. This surgeon reminded me of the plastic surgeon from Spaceballs. Where
I can see it. Yeah.
Like they've got Vespa tied up,
Yeah,
and they're trying to like we're gonna give her her own nose to get to get the code from King Roland.
Yeah, so that we could get could get the air. And so they resurrect Flash, and she's got a plan. We got to get him to Arborea. Cut to Zarkov being reconditioned, which what that means is we've got this ray that's going to drain all of the memories from your head, and then we will just fill it with what we want. There's even a bit in there because Zarkov he grew up in Germany, and so there's some Hitler stuff in there.
Heavily implied that he's Jewish.
Yes, heavily implied that he's Jewish. So there's some Hitler and stuff, which even Clytus is like, ooh, he shows promise. Like, just to show that they are pure evil.
Yes,
like,
they're evil.
Ming and his crew, if they are finding Hitler to be enviable, then they're so they condition Zarkov. He's now one of their agents, but they're using him of like, we can use him because we know he's with us, but Dale doesn't know. So so Aura and Flash go to Arborea. We see Prince Baron. He's putting a young man through the test. You've got the tree, basically like a tree monster. You dip your hand in there, and if you could pull it out, great. But if it stings you, you're gonna die of insanity.
Yeah.
So Aura's Baron, can you house Flash here? Like, don't kill him. Baron is instantly like, you're lying. Like, I don't trust you, but I'm madly in love with you. So I'll only do it because you asked me to. Yeah. Well, as soon as Aura leaves, he like locks Flash up, sends him down to the swamps. Like, nope, we're not doing this. Back to Dale. This is the one thing. Now, as much as I love this movie, and this isn't one of my bads, this is one of the things that does get a little like following the lines, because you took the three Earthlings and then split them up.
Yeah.
And so now we have to hop back and forth to see what they're all doing.
Yeah. And
while Flash is the one that's the action star of the movie, like, we still have to catch up with Zarkov and Dale, who aren't doing a whole lot.
Not really. Yeah, Dale's being prepped to be a concubine.
Exactly.
Basically.
She's because Ming's infatuated with her. They're giving her this drink. and she talks one of the other like chambermaids into trying it. Live a little.
Yeah. This will make her more agreeable.
Exactly. So she talks the chambermaid into, will it help me forget? No, but it'll help you not mind remembering. I'm like, ew.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. So she gets this chambermaid drunk on this stuff. Well, then we get this really creepy Ming, like having his his first chance to go to Dale in the bedroom. He's like walking down the hallway, like all Mr. Burnsing with his fingers. And he goes in, he takes off his belt. He's like rubbing her leg. Well, he takes the pillow off. Well, it's the drunk chambermaid.
It's the slave. Yeah.
Dale has escaped, carrying her high heels that at one point she puts on so she can run.
Yeah, she puts them back on. I noticed that too.
to run uphill.
Wait a second. Yeah, you're going upstairs.
And she's very capable. Like she fights off a couple of
she can handle herself.
Yeah, and she's very Princess Leia-esque.
Uh-huh.
She fights off a couple of they reminded me of Birdo on Super Mario 2. They just the way their masks were shaped, they had that big
Sure. Yeah.
so I was waiting for them to shoot eggs from their face. But she takes down a couple of them, steals their gun, takes down a couple more. And so they see her on fleeing. So Clytus and General Kala send, they activate Zarkov to go get Dale.
Agent Zarkov.
Yeah. Go get Dale because she's going to trust you. Well, they do. They match up and they escape because Zarkov had been tricking them. Once I realized what they were doing, I started reciting Shakespeare and the lines to a Beatles song, basically building a mental wall so they can't take all of his memories. So he outsmarted them.
He outsmarted the thought extractor.
Yeah. So they escape. And as they are escaping, they are quickly captured by Prince Voltan and the Hawkmen, and they take Dale and Zarkov to Sky City. So again, despite being what appears to be this vast galaxy, we really only have a couple of places.
Yeah,
we got Mongo, Arborea, and Sky City.
Really, yeah, they're all right there.
They're all right there, and well, we can't forget Phrygia, because that's like where we just threaten to send people. Like, nobody ever goes to Phrygia, and so
that's where Kelsey Grammer is,
right? And so back to back to Arborea, where again Aura and Flash have arrived. Before they got there, we got this fun scene because Aura is wild about Flash.
Yes, she is. The moment we meet Aura, way back in that original scene in the palace, they cut to her looking at Flash, and they're not very subtle about her inclinations towards.
So
Flash.
This is their first time together, and I'm a little out of order, but it doesn't matter.
It's fine.
So on their way to Arborea. This is all before Dale when she was still in the bed, in the concubine prep room.
There's a prep room for concubining.
Right, it's true.
It's in the manual.
It's true. Well, you don't want to go in an amateur.
No.
So we get this fun scene where, Aura she's gonna call Prince Baron and say we're on the way, and of course Flash is like, "How are you gonna call him?" She's like, "I'm not. I'm gonna think to him." Because we have telepathy here. He's like, well, I want to talk to Dale. And she's like, no. And so he's like, I'm going to crash the plane then. So she's like, fine. So she drops this on him and he starts, because Dale still thinks Flash is dead at this point.
Yeah.
So he starts talking to her with telepathy as Aura is like all but making out with him.
Yeah, like sitting on his lap,
kissing his neck and like smooching him or whatever. As he's thinking to Dale, at one point he even goes, "This girl's really turning me on."
and Dale's like, "What?
What? Oh no, sorry, that wasn't for you.
Sorry, there must be static. We just went through a bridge."
Yeah. What?
I'm losing you, Daddy.
and so they get to Arborea and she does the whole, Prince Baron, keep him safe. He agrees, but at the same time he wants to kill him because you've stepped in on my lady. So Richard O'Brien has a great idea. Well, you agreed that you wouldn't kill him. So thankfully they introduced this deadly tree monster game a scene or two before. So Flash reaches in, Baron reaches in, Flash reaches in, Baron reaches in. So Flash reaches in again and gets bit. He gets stung by this tree monster. And so he's begging Baron, put me out of my misery before I go mad. Well, he's been faking it. So as Baron pulls his sword, Flash basically tackles him, grabs the sword, and flees.
Yeah.
Right. He's now running through the jungle.
It's a master strategist,
Yeah.
Flash Gordon.
It's the only idea he had in the entire movie. Cut him some slack.
He's used to calling audibles.
That's true. Back in the Meadowlands, I used to do this all the time.
Back in the Meadowlands, when I was Namath's understudy.
That's true. I do it all the time. It's nothing. So we've got Zarkov and Dale with the Hawkmen. Voltan doesn't like. Basically, everybody's at odds.
Yeah.
Right. Baron doesn't like Voltan and vice versa. They're both trying to. They both don't like Ming, but they realize they got a game to play here.
Yeah.
So Dale and let me back up. So Flash escapes, not the planet, but he's like making his way through the set pieces of Arborea.
The set pieces of Arborea. Yeah.
At one point, like this is where the never-ending story comes in. He's running and he just runs into quicksand.
Yep.
And has to pull himself out, which he does, thankfully. And then he collapses due to fatigue before he gets wrapped up by this, like, tentacles and bladders. And it reminded me of the attack from an ROUS for Princess Bride. That was where that reference came from.
There you go. It's a little that. It's also a little Shelob from Lord of the Rings.
Very much Shelob from Lord of the Rings. That was a little too highbrow for this, though. And Baron comes down and shoots him free. Yeah. Because he wants to be the one to kill Flash. But the Hawkmen have showed up because Zarkov and Dale have convinced them that Flash is, on Arborea and we have to go, save him. So Aura comes back to Mongo and the jig is up because they saw her leave on a ship, but come back alone and they can't find Flash. So connect the dots. So she's now taken prisoner and tortured for treason with Ming's. Well, Clyde has kind of tricked Ming into agreeing to this. It's like, if I find the traitor, do I have your word to do what I wish? He's like, absolutely. Stop at nothing to torture them. Well, of course, it's Aura. So Ming's busy preparing his wedding to Dale. Of course, he doesn't know Dale's gone yet. We get that. I've already discussed that part. Flash and Baron are taken to Sky City because that's where Dale is now. Yeah. She's escaped, but Ming doesn't know it.
Yeah, we got to find a way to get all the Earthlings back together.
We got to get everybody back together. And of course, Baron is there as the only representative of Arborea, and he and Voltan don't get along. So Voltan has this sweet hovering platform, and it's basically his arena, call it this gladiator battle arena. So he sends Flash and Baron onto this platform to fight. Yeah. And they throws him a couple of whips and then gets bored because that's Voltan. So he starts smashing the remote. Everybody smashes buttons and knobs.
That's all you do.
So this thing now starts tilting and spikes are coming up and down, and it's very, very dangerous.
There's a whack-a-mole.
Exactly, yeah. So they're fighting in this death match. Flash gets the upper hand on Baron, who goes flying over the edge, but grabs onto one spike. And of course, everybody's yelling for finish him off. Well, Flash goes down and pulls him back up. It's basically like, we can beat Ming together. Like individually, you're not getting it done. And so Baron, he devotes himself to Flash because you saved my life. Voltan is still disappointed, but Clytus shows up because they send out the warship, and Clytus comes and arrives, and it's basically like, you guys are all under arrest. You've been screwing around. Ming's, I'm telling Ming. So they basically pull a fast one on Clytus, and Flash and Baron end up teaming up and killing him. They throw him onto the spike wall, and he does this really cool, practical melting thing, and his eyes and tongue are sticking. It's dumb. So now Voltan is ticked. He's like, now you've done it. You've killed Voltan in my city. Everybody evacuate. Get out of here. Yeah. Everybody leave. Baron Flash, Dale, and Zarkov are all left behind. Everybody else takes off.
Yeah.
Ming shows up. And Ming has Baron, Zarkov, and Dale get on my ship. You're coming with me.
We're going back to Mongo. Don't say a word in the back seat.
That's true. We'll tell you when we get there. But he offers Flash the opportunity because Flash is certainly like, okay, this, you know, but he offers Flash like, I'm impressed with you. How about I make you like Lord of Earth?
Yeah.
You rule Earth in my name. And Flash is like, no, no, we're not going to do that. Like, so Ming's like, all right, well,
that's not how we do things. Jets, Jets.
Right, exactly. Ready, break. So yeah, and Flash of course refuses, and Ming then fine, we're going to destroy the city with you on it.
Yeah.
And they fly off and they start gunning down Sky City.
Open fire on it.
Yep, with Flash on there, and naturally he finds his way into a safe space with a with a fully gassed up space cycle. Hops on and fly. So he flies this rocket cycle away from Sky City as it's destroyed. So again, they think they've killed Flash.
Yep.
Voltan and crew basically end up in Arborea. Yeah. Why Arborea? I don't know, but
why not?
That's where they ended up because it's the only other set piece we had in the movie.
Yeah, we're not going to only use this once.
Yeah, we can't take them to Phrygia. It's too cold. So Flash calls Voltan from the rocket cycle and basically is like, hey, like you saw what we could do here, you know. And Voltan's really just a big coward.
Yeah, and
he eventually was like, okay, let's do this. Let's plan this attack on Mingo City. So they've got this plan, and the plan is Flash is going to fly towards the city on his rocket cycle to draw the attention of, because it's Ming's wedding day. And so naturally General Kala is like, we can't let anything disrupt me. And we can't tell him because it's his wedding day. So he starts flying to where they could pick him up. So, and they recognize that it's Flash. And then General Kala's like, dispatch Warwick and Ajax to bring back his body. And he turns around, flies off. Basically, it's a big decoy. He flies into a cloud. The warship electrifies the cloud, but he's on the other side of it with all of the Hawkmen.
Yeah, they're all there.
They're just waiting long enough for the warship to fly through the cloud, where then the Hawkmen attack this metal warship. And take it over, right? They take it over, and get it turned around, I guess.
Yeah,
they blew up the engine room and like they've done everything wrong, but they did get it turned around.
Yeah, but it's still flyable.
Yeah,
they got pushed.
So the Hawkmen take over. Flash takes the controls, and luckily he's had some flying lessons. So he's like, I'm going to fly this into Mingo City.
Yep. And
the original plan was, let's fly it towards it, and then you bail out with me, because again, they're Hawkmen, they could fly. You bail out with me, Flash, and just let the ship do its thing. And Flash is like, can't do that. Like, the window's too small.
Yep.
General Kala fires up like the lightning shield, to where like it's basically Christmas lights all around Mingo City now.
It does look pretty cool.
It is cool. They've got this like this lightning force field. Meanwhile, Baron and Zarkov are inside, and they've Aura has been. She's supposed to be going down for the wedding. She basically tricks one of the Birdo guys into. She kills him, takes his gun.
Birdo guys.
freeze Baron and Zarkov. I love how they're all chained up, but like painted on the wall next to Zarkov is like something like "Free Flash" or "Go Flash Go" or something like that. It's or "Long Live Flash," I think is what it said. Like so, even like meanwhile, this is all like a day. Like seriously, this is like a 24. Like it's like 14 hours.
Yeah, but someone who has been tortured.
Yeah. Knows about
yes was in this dungeon.
Yeah, this is like the Save Ferris on the water tower. It's like how the whole town knows about this.
Yeah.
And so Yeah. Baron and Zarkov are on the inside, and they're like, we've got to take down that lightning shield.
Yeah.
Flash and the Hawkmen attack. So the lightning field can only be penetrated. Like, basically, Flash has got to fly this in their full speed. They get the lightning shield turned off just in time. Baron shoots General Kala, so she's out of the picture. Got this really cool, like, she falls forward and dies. And then Zarkov, moments later, is like passing her body on the stairs. She's like oozed out this like dark gray. It's not black. It's this like dark gray, bloody liquid as her body just like it like deflates.
Yeah.
And I love that whatever belt she had on is still holding its shape as she's deflating within it. It's just so small and silly.
It's a high quality belt.
Yeah. So Baron and Zarkov on the inside, lightning shield down, Kala dead, Ajax with Flash at the helm, barreling into the ceremony room.
Yeah, just flies directly into it.
Right into it. So and it impales Ming as it breaks through. Everybody else runs, including Dale, who runs off, but before she runs out of scene, gets a quick turns and goes, "Go Flash," and then runs. But yeah, the stinger of this ship just pierces Ming. He bleeds green blood as he pulls himself off of it. And Flash naturally doesn't get hurt at all.
Of course not. He just flew a spaceship into a palace. He's fine.
It just bumped his shoulder. He pulls a sword. Ming's powers are going away. Ming turns the ring on himself and basically makes himself disappear, leaving just the ring. Flying orb comes in and kind of give us a soldiers at the end of a Wizard of Oz, where it's like, "Long live Flash," you know.
That's exactly what I thought of as well.
Hail Flash! Like, we're all happy that Ming is finally gone. We get a end of Star Wars. Everybody on the top step getting their applause. And every victory is taken. Zarkov is pretty much, we're led to believe they're not leaving. Like, because even Dale turns to Zarkov. She goes, "Are we ever gonna get out of here?" He's like, "We'll work on it." Like, because they don't even know how they got there to begin with.
I brought my playbook with.
Yeah, it's cool. I've got my blueprints to the rocket I built in my own shed. And so, but there, she makes this jab about, "I'm a New York City girl. Like, it's just a little too quiet around here for me."
There's not a Sbarro down the block.
Exactly. It's the best pizza in New York. And we see Ming's ring get picked up by somebody. We hear Ming's evil laugh. Cut to Queen. Flash Gordon. Top 5 favorite movie for me. Love this movie.
Oh, yes.
I want to watch it again already.
I'm surprised you don't have it out of the background right now.
If I would have made more of an effort, I would have worn my Flash Gordon t-shirt for today's podcast, but I didn't make that effort.
Oh, I love it. Every week, folks, Oz and I, we give our own unique rating to the movie we've been yapping about. In this case, 1980s Flash Gordon. Oz, how would you rate this flick?
All of the hot hail. Just all of it.
Buckets of hot hail.
Buckets of hot hail. That's what my vote is. What's yours?
My votes, or my number, my rating here. One of my favorite comic book runs of recent years. This is already, I want to say, a dozen years old now. There was a Hawkeye run written by Matt Fraction back in like 2012 or something like that. One of the best Marvel stories I've ever read. Because it really emphasizes that Hawkeye is just a guy.
Is this the Russians in the apartment one?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I do love that one.
Yeah, and he buys this like apartment building. And he takes it over and provides affordable rent for people. He lives there as well. But one of the guys, I think his name is Grills, because he literally, that's what Hawkeye calls him. His name is Grills because he's always grilling on the roof of the place.
Okay.
But he always, and they know that Clint is Hawkeye, so he calls him just in his New York accent. He calls him Hawk Guy.
Hawk Guy.
Hey, Hawk Guy. You want a burger? So my rating, that was a very, very long walk I took to get to my rating. I'm going to rate this 88 hawk guys.
There's a lot of hot guys in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of hawk guys in here. So, folks, every week Oz and I scour the interwebs searching for unprofessional reviews that tickle our funny bones, and we hope they tickle yours as well. In this week's edition of Outside Insight, Oz, what is your outside insight?
You know, I often don't even find, like, I usually settle on an outside insight. I normally am not like thrilled with them. You do a much better job. I've found a perfect one.
Okay.
This is a 1-star review left October 3rd of 2013 by Benjamin Eide.
Okay.
This movie is a death sentence.
Okay.
I bought this movie knowing it would be bad for my monthly bad movie night with the friends. I figured this would make for a pretty epic installment of Bad Movie Night, but it was beyond bad. Just campy in the first degree. Nothing made sense. The plot was stupendously absurd, and the acting made me throw up inside my skull cavity. People actually left Bad Movie Night. It was so bad that despite being late at night, I had to stay up for another 3 hours to watch Heat so I could wash the putrid taste out of my mouth with a good movie. I would only recommend this movie to correctional facilities in countries that don't have a law protecting inmates against cruel and unusual punishment.
Yep.
I'm like, I finally found a good one. The only other good one I'm really proud of is that week where we picked the same review.
Yeah, there you go. You get put on trial in The Hague if you watch Flash Gordon in the wrong country.
Man, I threw up inside my skull cavity.
Inside my skull cavity.
Ugh. Like that's
you might
your vomit went up.
You might want to go get that checked out.
Oh, what's your outside insight?
I got two.
Okay.
As always, they are both from the Internet Movie Database. The first one was left in December of 1998 with the subject line, "The greatest movie of all time," and is a 10 out of 10 left by MLM93. Dino De Laurentiis' Flash Gordon has everything you could ever want in a movie. Compelling plot, violence, gore, great acting, drama, sexual situations, and babes. What more can you ask for in a movie? Nothing. I tell you, nothing.
Don't even ask.
Literally all caps. Flash Gordon has to be the greatest ever because I wouldn't watch a movie over 300 times if it wasn't. You think I'm kidding, but I'm deadly serious.
I'll
deadly
kill
serious.
you. I'll kill you if you question me.
If you question me or this movie.
And the babes.
The babes.
That guy's got me beat. I haven't seen this 300 times.
300 times. The other one is a 2 out of 10 left in May of 2006 by Lebowskian with the subject line, "Perfect for toddlers." I really got a kick out of this movie as a kid, but after watching it 20 years later, I finally realized how crappy the movie is. Terrible effects, a story filled with plot holes, and oh yes, hot ladies. It's it's like creating a play with your old He-Man figurines while you're on acid.
All right.
Yeah. I love how both of these, both a good one and a bad one, reference the hot babes.
Yep. Hot babes.
The hot babes, the hot ladies.
Oh.
Yes.
Very well done. Those are nice.
Thank you. Yours was great as well.
I was excited. And that I didn't even take me long to look. I went to Amazon, sorted by 1-star reviews, and that was like the second one. And I'm like, because the first one's always like, this disc didn't work. Like, you know,
it's like, about the physical property.
Exactly.
Of the disc.
Yeah, it's about what they purchased. And I'm like, well, I don't want that. And then I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. As soon as I saw Skull Candy, I'm like, I'm keeping that one.
Skull Candy. Nice.
Or not Skull Candy, my
throw up in the skull cavity. There you go.
Skull cavity, there it was.
All right, folks, it is that point of the show you've all been waiting for, the Let's Talk About Flick signature segment, the 3-2-1, in which Oz and I each share 3 goods, 2 bads, and 1 about this week's movie, Flash Gordon. Oz, what are your 3 goods?
This is so hard.
I know, you got to narrow it to 3. Yeah.
I did. My first one is they should should have called this movie Kraft Gordon based on the amount of cheese it is. No, I just love the cheese factor of this.
Yes.
Cheesy effect. This is not a movie that it holds up in HD, but it also shows a lot of warts in HD.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it almost makes it more endearing because it's like you can see, like, oh, I see what you did there. Like, and it's this movie is cheesy. I'm not gonna deny it. But man, is it just so much stinking fun. So that's my first good, is just the level of cheese in every aspect of this film. My second, I've always liked that Zarkov memory dump scene.
Yeah, that was a possibility for me too.
I really like that scene, not for anything going on Planet Mongo, but for the fact that they took the time to film the stuff that he was remembering.
Yes, yeah,
just to speed through it. Like, some of the stuff was like, like just your typical news footage or whatever, but like stuff from those are his parents, and there was him, and he was in love, and and it was really cool to see them rewind it all the way back to when he was just an embryo. But again, they filmed all of that stuff just so that they could use it in this scene. So kudos to the team for that Zarkov memory dump. And third, Princess Aura. Oh, hubba hubba. Yeah.
Very formative for young Oz.
Very formative for old Oz. No, she's a beauty in my book.
Yeah.
Ornella Muti.
Yep.
She's 70 years old right now.
She still got it.
Yeah. She's had a very long career as well. Like, started 1970, and as of 2022 was still acting.
Good for her.
Yeah. 2017 was had a main role in a TV show. So yeah. She's been busy.
Yeah.
All Italian stuff, with the exception of like Flash Gordon, but that's okay.
That checks out.
Yeah. And it should. Like, it's Dilo De Laurentiis. That's not a Spaniard.
No.
This isn't a Korean film with Dilo De Laurentiis.
It's clearly not. No, there's no K-pop in this.
No. There's pop.
Yes, there is pop. Yes, but no K. No, none of the K variety.
No. So those are my three goods. What do you got?
My three goods. This movie has all sorts of miniatures, and I
knew it.
I love me some miniatures, and this movie is filled with miniature sets. I love it.
I almost could have written. If I were to have written your three goods, miniatures would have been probably number 1, 2, and 3. There's a lot.
There are a lot of miniatures, and they're used very well.
I was going to say, well done too. Like like for scale, they were done well. Because one of the things, not to interrupt, one of the things that drives me nuts, and they didn't do it in this movie, is where they use a miniature but include water or fire, because fire doesn't scale.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I mean? So when you show a house on fire and the flames coming out of the windows are like a story high, like that's not fire. Like that's a miniature. So this movie did miniatures really well.
It did, yeah. Great job with the miniatures. I love them. My second good, and I forgot what his opening line was earlier in the show, but the first time we meet Topol, he's like napping in his lab, and his assistant comes running in because there's no sun.
Yeah.
And he like shakes him, and Topol just sits right up and just points dramatically and says, "Check the angular vector of the moon."
Because it's like, Dr. Zarkov, there's no sun. It's 8:30 in the morning and there's no sun.
Check the angular vector of the moon.
It's like, why couldn't you have cast Tim Curry as Dr. Hans Zarkov?
There you go.
Like, but no, Topol, you nailed that first line.
Oh God, yeah, it was so great. And then my God, there's so many to pick from here. The last one I'm going to go with is what happens that there's a series there's like a whole room full of these guys who have these like special glasses on. They almost look like 3D glasses.
They all look like me.
Yeah. but they yeah, they're all bald, and they all look like the same guy, and but it's their job to like surveil, like
Yeah.
they're surveillance. They're the literal eyes of Ming.
I'm
And
surrounded by a-holes.
keep firing. And so it's, oh god, I think it's Baron runs in, and I think he's just killed Kala, and he grabs the glasses off one of the guys, and he just screams, and you see that it basically, I don't know if they're like human, if there's like cyborgs or
Yeah.
what, but like there's just holes where the eyes were, and like these wires sticking out. And I just, in addition to that being cool in and of itself, I'm thinking, man, this is a lot like Lobot,
Yes.
who was in Empire Strikes Back, also released in 1980. That was the same actor.
Same actor?
It was the same actor who played Lobot in Empire and had his eyes ripped out in this. And
This
in
poor
Empire,
actor. Maybe this actor has no eyes.
or ears, because he had eyes in Empire, but he had
Right.
like the big cans over his ears. And so, like, whether his ears are covered or his eyes are covered, this poor actor, was getting tortured in both of these movies, especially in this one. But I just thought that was funny, and then it was a cool scene in Flash Gordon, and then the coincidence, it's like, man, that guy looks a lot like Lobot, because it was Lobot.
That's
It was
awesome.
the exact same guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's my third good. Oz, what are your two bads?
Even though he's my Flash Gordon, Sam Jones is a terrible actor.
Yes.
And that's okay. Like even though Sam Jones has had a very long career of just stuff, like let's not kid ourselves. He's Flash Gordon. Yeah. That's why he had a cameo in that really bizarre, Mark Wahlberg movie Ted.
Yeah.
With the talking teddy bear as Flash Gordon. Like that's what he was. So yeah, that's my first bad is Sam Jones is not a good actor. No. And two, they had a solid budget for this film, 20 plus million. They definitely poured it all on screen. But my problem was there just wasn't enough scenery for everyone to chew. Not because it's like the Mongo set was massive. Arborea was massive. Sky City was massive, and that's it. Like that's all. And then Earth, the airfield or whatever. It's like it was just. I wanted more. I wanted more of this universe, and I didn't get it, and that's a bummer. But that's why I just love and live in what I've got.
Yeah.
How about you? What do you got?
My two bads. I'll start with Dale willingly drinking from the potion, or the potion of the from the galaxy of pleasure.
Yeah.
Like, and then like chugging it after that. It just, again, that whole scene just felt weird and kind of creepy to me.
Yeah.
Because it's basically, you're like self-roofying almost, but instead of, and it's what was it, in Arrested Development of Forget Me Not? Just take a Forget Me Not. That's a roofie.
It's a roofie.
But it's like an anti-roofie, and then it makes it more agreeable. Right. And I don't know, that whole sequence was just a little too creepy for me.
It's and like she was a woman of her word. Because even with it, and she's like, I made, when Aura comes in later and she and Dale get in that fight, and she's like, you can't marry my father. Well, I gave him my word, Aura, so this is her way of like, I don't want to be with him, but I know he's going to take me. So I might as well drug up. Yeah. And it's like, oh, that's not cool.
No, it's kind of similar in some ways to 28 Days Later towards the end.
Yes. 100%. Very good comp.
Yeah. The other bad for this movie is a really bad one, and that is and they, I think, they tried to cover it with some of the casting, but Ming the Merciless, the original Ming the Merciless character from the comic strip, is a really bad yellow peril stereotype.
Yes.
With the big eyebrows and like the rings and just, like the red and the yellow. And it's, again, I don't know how aware of, because again, this movie was made in 1980, not
Yeah.
exactly, known for inclusivity and cultural
Right.
sensitivity.
Right.
But again, they cast Max von Sydow in the role, which gets around it in some ways because Max von Sydow is not Eastern Asian.
Right.
Um, but I don't know, it just, I guess, just the character as a whole.
Yeah.
It's an Eastern Asian stereotype, and
Yeah.
Yellow Peril. It's like the the Fu Manchu character.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
it's when the MCU made oh god, the Ten Rings. Why am I blanking on the character now?
Shang-Chi.
Thank you. Made Shang-Chi. In the comics, his father was the literal Fu Manchu character.
Okay.
And again, another Yellow Peril
Yeah.
character, villain. And they changed a lot of the backstory, rightfully so, for Shang-Chi in the MCU.
Well, yeah.
And yeah.
Oof. You imagine.
Yeah. It's like Mickey Rooney from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Terrible.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
And then captured to celluloid.
Yeah. So those are my two bads, Oz. What's your
Okay, Hans Zarkov, formerly of NASA.
Yes.
Do you think all NASA scientists know how to build a space rocket on their own? Is that part of the because that wasn't just like junked row robotics into a rocket. Like that was a legit rocket.
You know what he was, Oz?
He
built it in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah, I forgot that I thought that when I typed that out. So when you went, I'm like, there it is. Because I honestly did think that. I'm like, I bet this comes up.
Box of scraps.
But yeah, it's like that on the inside. Like this wasn't just a thrown together. Like this looked like a factory produced rocket.
Yes.
That you built with you and your buddy. Like
he's forging his own steel,
I guess. But it looked good. The upholstery and wiring, like
upholstery.
I don't know what you did at NASA, but apparently rocketry is one of your hobbies.
Made cup holders in there.
Yeah. And seat belts. Like that was my is do all NASA scientists know how to build a rocket on their own?
Sure.
What's your
Oh God, there's so many to pick from.
I don't think so. This is tight.
It is. Yes, there's nothing worthy in this movie.
This movie is tight.
I'll give a backup and then I'll give the real the backup is why it's more of I'm glad than a but like why hasn't Earth been hit by hot hail?
It has, and her name is Ornella Moody.
Ooh, I like where you went there. My real that I'll go with is just why the Jets.
Yeah.
Why the Jets?
Come on, don't make us think that a Jets quarterback could do anything.
Yeah. I know this was 1980.
Right.
And this was like pre-butt fumble.
Yeah.
But it's the Jets.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if it's because they wanted to make him New York. Like that's really the only the only like rationale I could come up with is that they want him to be
New York.
Like the best quarterback in the biggest city in America.
Right.
But I mean, this is 1980. You could the Oakland Raiders were hot, the Pittsburgh Steelers were hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets.
Oh, okay. I guess the Jets.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Pre Vinny Testaverde.
And how what are the Jets going to do next season? Like Flash is in Mongo. Like literally no one knows where he's at.
I came up. Okay, here's a better do whatever you want. Who would you in present day 2025 start at quarterback for the New York Jets? Flash Gordon or Justin Fields?
Flash Gordon.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Even 45 years later, I would still put Sam Jones.
Not Flash Gordon, Sam Jones. Present day Sam Jones.
Yeah, Flash Gordon for 100%. Yeah.
I feel so bad. Poor Justin Fields. He seems like a nice guy.
He really does.
Yeah. but it's just not
He's
working.
not good.
It's just not working in the NFL.
No.
I hope he hangs around as like a backup and I hope he turns into like it has like a Mitch Trubisky-esque career where it's like he's just good enough to to stick around as a decent team's backup.
Right. Yeah, because I mean Trubisky could fling it. I mean, you'd get him in a game and he did fine, But yeah, I'd like to see him a Trubisky or even like Cordell Stewart kind of.
Just hang around.
Yeah, just get a paycheck, don't get injured.
Yeah,
take care of your family.
Generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and you're in good shape. I hope that for him too. But yeah, not as it stands. No.
Well, that's Flash Gordon, Oz.
Flash Gordon.
That's Flash Gordon.
I love this movie so much. What do you got for us next week?
Next week, as we continue with comic strip movies, we are going to one that a famous director, very famous director, but a film that has been kind of maligned, and it's, I think more recently, it's some people are starting to look at it. This is just based on things I've read, that they're looking at this movie through a different scope now and kind of revisiting it. We're going to go back. We're actually staying in 1980.
Staying in 1980.
Yes, we are staying in 1980 along with Flash Gordon, and this time we are going to watch Popeye. 1980s Popeye. Robin Williams, Shelley Duvall, Popeye.
Yep.
I've never seen this movie, Oz.
Have you not watched it ahead yet?
I have not yet watched it. No, that's on the list for tomorrow.
It's a sweet film. And that's where I think, especially Popeye, the comic strips, to my knowledge, and I can't say I've read a lot of them. I'm not a super knowledgeable base, but not a lot of depth to this character in the comic strips.
No.
Whereas I think Tintin probably gave you more depth. Flash Gordon, there was more depth. Like Popeye feels more Bugs Bunny-esque or Peanuts, or just like you're familiar with the characters, but in terms of like Popeye's the good guy, Bluto's the bad guy, and
it's very simple. And there's no, it's not as serialized as like a Flash Gordon or a Tintin.
Yeah, it's just strips, comic strip, and it's more the character, and so I think Robert Altman got to play around with it a little bit and kind of made it his own. I like the movie, honestly. I've seen it a couple of times, none recently, but I don't mind it. Like it's again, you watch it kind of for what it is. It's definitely more dramatic than than one would think, but it's not bad. I understand why people were kind of down on it for a long time. It's definitely not Robin Williams' best film. But you made a world out of this character. This is a 2D character that you turned into you made it come to life, and there's something to be said for that. Yeah. And Ray Walston's in it.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Hand is in it.
Yeah. It's Poop Deck Pappy.
Poop Deck Pappy.
Yeah.
Wimpy. I think it was like Paul Dooley is Wimpy.
Yeah, Paul Dooley is Wimpy. Paul Smith is Bluto, and he's a large man. He's in Dune and Red Sonja. Big guy. But yeah, so Popeye for next week.
Popeye, yeah.
Not to be confused with Popeye the Slayer Man.
No.
No, we're not watching the public domain made quickly horror film Popeye the Slayer Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which Patreon subscriber Melissa L watched a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
I saw a couple of minutes of it. It was
bad.
It's exactly what you expected to be.
Yeah.
And it had real estate bad guys.
That's fair. That's what you need. I will say this movie is like 5 minutes shy of 2 hours.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And
that's a lot.
Again, it's Robert Altman. He doesn't make short films.
No. And it's like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but they went all out. Robin Williams gave it his all for sure.
All right.
So I hope you like it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure it'll be good enough.
yeah, it'll be good enough. Well, social media wise, you guys know where to find us: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. I did dump like 12 shorts off of
I
Tintin.
saw that. There's a lot of Tintin content.
And it's honestly, the viewership from those is not any higher than it was when there was just like 3. Like, here's, not that you matter. Here's one that's been viewed twice, 103 times, and then 1,400, 1,100. So it's weird because Kabuki Man had 4 so it's like YouTube is going to take a couple. They all have the same hashtags. The only thing different is, like, they would say Adventures of Tintin and then what that topic was. All the same hashtags.
There's certain keywords or what?
And that's just it, is they all have the same keywords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
so
algorithm knows.
Yeah. Either way, who cares? But no, you guys could find us, like I said, social media, blah, blah, blah. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, Patreon link down below. Go out and support the Chicago Indie Critics.
Yes, please.
They're always pumping out great stuff, but we are wrapping up the year, which means award season's right around the corner.
It's coming soon.
So there's going to be a lot of Oscar bait material hitting.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of, they're pushing out a lot of the screeners and stuff to us at some point in the very, very near future. So you might see some write-ups on films that didn't get covered the first time around. Check out the Chicago Indie Critics. Definitely worth it.
I'm looking forward to getting the screener for that Kirk Lazarus, Tobey Maguire movie.
I am too. Set in like the priesthood.
Yes, set in the priesthood.
I want to see
great.
that.
I
He's got
what the name of that
striking,
movie was.
Striking blue eyes in that one.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a fun bit.
What? Let me look that up because now I want to
You look at the name of the fake movie from Tropic Thunder.
Yeah,
I know. The Fatties was the Jack Black.
Yeah, Satan's Alley.
Satan's Alley.
Oh my! I haven't seen Tropic Thunder in quite a while.
I watched it. I watched part of it for the first time in a long time, maybe a month ago. Okay. I for some reason I was up later than normal, which for me is like after 9 o'clock, and the rest of the family was asleep, and so I'm flipping through Pluto, and there it is. I think I was flipping back and forth between Tropic Thunder and Total Recall.
Both. That's fair.
Yeah,
both fair. So. All right, well, we'll catch you guys next week with Popeye for another week of Let's Talk About Flicks. I'm Oz.
I'm Curtis.
And we'll see you guys then.